Members of the ECOWAS Parliament have decried the continuous disintegration of youth in the public and private sector, saying this has degenerated into a high rate of insecurity in the sub-region. One member of parliament from the Gambian delegation, Honorable Baron Kiba, made this known shortly after Nigeria, Ghana and Togo's country reports were presented at the ongoing 2022 First Ordinary Session of the ECOWAS Parliament in Abuja. Honorable Kiba criticized the country report of Nigeria, Ghana and Togo, saying that they failed to capture their state commitment to enhancing the economic status of the youth, noting that the neglect of demography of citizens has escalated criminality and banditry due to youth joblessness. He therefore called on member states to ensure youth are adequately captured in their policies and programs so as to tackle the menace of insecurity among ECOWAS member states.
Of the youths in the countries, and that cut across all the three countries that presented their reports. All these countries have very youthful population in the countries, and there is no report that is telling us what they are doing to help those young people to be self-employed and provide skills for them so that they are out of the menace of the terrorist attacks that are being done in this country. A lot of inducement, they are targeting the young people in our countries. And I think it is important that we have a very strategic role that we need to play for our young people so that to save us with this insecurity in our respective countries. Time that our governments take responsibility to be able to get on the youths on board so that we can have a lot of things to do to enable us to gain their economic independence and be able to provide them well.
Earlier in her presentation, the Nigerian member of the parliament, Honorable Linda Ipezu, regrettably disclosed the rejection of the bill on the equality of rights between men and women by the Nigerian National Assembly. According to her, 5 bills were rejected despite their commitment to ensuring gender equality in Nigeria's social, economy, and political environment. She, however, informed the parliamentarians that the bills will be recaptured through sensitization of Nigeria's lawmakers, as the bills will boost women representation into parliament and governance.
Regrettably, all 5 bills were rejected. But the leadership of the National Assembly are still working to make sure that bills are brought back that will at least take consideration of certain aspects that are not so contentious right now. And they've made that commitment to Nigerian women, and I believe in the leadership of our National Assembly that will be done.
That were rejected, that I am surprised that these important bills are being sent out back again and they are coming back again to be reviewed. I think these are bills that are very important to look at the issue of gender issues in our respective parliaments.
For us women, we are talking about affirmative action. We are talking about 30% female representation in all spheres. How are we in this? What are we doing? Behind any successful government, there are women. Behind any successful man, there is a woman. And we are the women. We are behind. We are talking. But our voices are yet to be heard. We want our voices to be heard this time. And if I go through the list from Nigeria, we are expecting you people to have done more, especially in terms of women representation. I don't want to call it a shame, but 2 women amongst the lot, how do you feel? We have to do things together. Sometimes you'll be having, like for men, you'll be having so many things to be thinking about. But we women will be there to pamper you. So give us chance, give us free hands. We are multipliers, we are makers, we are developers, we are business, we are in it together. So we want to see more women in this. We were expecting Nigeria to have done it so that we follow. And let me tell you, Sierra Leone is on the way. The bill is being tabled. I'm pretty sure the next report that we'll give will tell you that we have passed the gender bill, which we have expected. We are expecting Nigeria to have done that. In as much as they have said they are taking another commitment that they are going to do it. How soon? Pretty soon. We want to see it. We want to see that bill. I was very sad when I heard that it was thrown away, the gender bill was thrown away. We were not expecting that. You should have called them or tried to make things fine so that we will try to go back and do things. But you throw it away, which means we are not even fit to be amongst you people. So I'm appealing to our big brothers, Nigerians, let us see and reason. Women, all what we need is women, equality, development, and peace.
Speaking on the issue of community levy, some members of the parliament appealed to countries yet to fulfill their obligations to pay up all outstanding arrears for the year 2022 in order to support and ensure the execution of community development programs in the sub-region. Meanwhile, the Nigerian delegation through Honorable Linda Ipezu assured of Nigeria's relentless efforts to fulfilling her financial obligations, noting that a total sum of $74 million was remitted to ECOWAS in 2021. She, however, expressed optimism that Nigeria's government will clear its community levy in the interest of the region.
Of the payment of the community levy, the areas that were presented to us when we are in Sierra Leone and the subsequent one that was done by the Commissioner for Finance, there is still a lot that Nigeria as our big brother need to pay. The $74 million that was paid, how much money do they still owe the Commission as part of the community levy that they need to pay, adding on to the contribution that they need to do for the 2022. And I think that is very important, because community levy is the bedrock of all the development programs that all the institutions of the Commission are taking over to ensure that these projects are implemented in our respective countries.
Nigeria is expecting the assessment from the Finance Department. And the leader of our delegation has actually gone forward to make sure that once that is done, that the Finance Ministry will make sure that we pay what we owe.
The Togolese have not told us when they'll be paying the country the community levy. For some time now, we know Togo has not been doing very well in that regard. And I want to beg our colleagues to make sure that their community levy come forth to run the ECOWAS Commission, more especially when we need funds to do fuel and other things in the sub-region.
Edidion Apanuko, reporting from Development Nigerian Television.